I gotta ask the interesting question. Was Mcgwire and Sosa like the equivalent to Magic and Bird for baseball? And I'd say yeah, because for one magical year, they kind of recaptured. They carried the sport on their back. That magical run of '98, McGuire hit the 70 home runs, Sosa hit the 66 home runs. But Sosa got the MVP because the Cubs. But it was a feel good story. I still remember when it was a home run. I think Mark Grace he dapped up McGuire after the home run. People were even though there was a rivalry between the St. Louis Cardinals and Chicago Cubs. It's like the equivalent to the Lakers and the Celtics in a way, except if you, I got family in both areas. That rivalry was real, and the fact that those two were playing for those teams and everything that was at stake, but yet those home runs had people going crazy. I mean, it was quite the year. Those two guys belong in the Hall of Fame, of course, with Barry Bonds and Roger Clemens and Rafael Palmeiro could get in too, but those guys definitely. But Sosa McGuire, come on now, that was lethal weapon. That was the baseball modern day equal to Magic and Bird because of the styles. You know, McGuire was the big burly guy, and he'd always hit bombs and stuff, and he had been successful. He had already won chips. He had a career when he was with the Oakland A's as a rookie with the original, with the Bash brothers. Because before there was Steph Curry and Klay Thompson in the Bay, there was Mark McGuire and Jose Canseco. But Sammy Sosa was like an upstart. I mean, he was energetic. He had that bounce. He had that stride. He captured the imagination. And their 1 year wonders was a 1 year wonders. Now, I'm not saying in totality, but for 1 year, it was like the equivalent because baseball had messed itself up 30 years ago with the strike. And 94 was a bad look. Took them a minute to get back. It wasn't quite the same. People weren't really feeling it like that. I know, but when you had uh, Greg Maddox and Tom Glavine in the video talking about Chicks Dig the Long Ball, Bud Selig had told two of the greatest pitchers ever to have Sosa McGuire said, "We need you guys to deliver." Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Yeah, they needed them. They needed them like you might need a Uber driver today. It used to be a rental car, a Hertz or something, however you want to call it. But the bottom line is they stood up, they delivered, they brought, and it was unforgettable baseball. That chase was incredible, you know. Today you have Shohei Ohtani and Aaron Judge, and that's compelling in its own right. But that 98 run, and of course the Bonds run was mind blowing when he, hit the 73. That was mind blowing because he was must see theater. And that was must see TV. And you're a great player, you're a great player. But the McGuire Sosa thing was very much in akin to Bird and Magic, except they were both on the same Midwest with Chicago Cubs and the St. Louis Cardinals, but had different histories. Because the Cardinals were used to postseason success. The Cubs, you know, it took a while, but when they eventually won another ring, they didn't. They would have maybe had a chance at that Bartman situation in '03, but they did eventually win some time not that far ago. But the bottom line is that 98 year was magical. That was magical. Baseball needs that back because you have great players and things, and you speeding up the game, but there was nothing like that 98 year was that run between those two, even though I was glad the Yankees won because the Yankees were the best team going and broke records, etc. However, that was magical with McGwire and Sosa. They made it worth watching. Every inning clip. When football was back that year, and that was in the NBA season that year. Um, Nothing was touching that. Nothing was touching that. That had the hype. They had people hyped that year. I want to say yeah, because I want to get my recollect about everything that happened with that particular year with the because I know it's a strike year with the NBA. But anyway, they had the hype of the people. McGuire and Sosa. That was like a Magic and Bird kind of moment for baseball. Indeed. If you disagree, let me know. If you agree, let me know. Put a one if you agree, put a two if you disagree. Whichever way you come down, if you remember it, let's talk about it. Because I won't forget what was like. That was fun. And I don't buy all this illegal substance and all that stuff because nothing was proven. Guys were great. They could hit. They should be Hall of Famers. End of discussion as far as I'm concerned. Please like, subscribe, welcome thoughts, comments, and I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands. Keep your mind clear. Watch out for another. Share the video if you like. Hit that membership. Because when you do the videos you request, I bring them to you. Stay safe, stay blessed, stay true, stay real, stay cool, stay calm, fresh, clean. I'm out one time. Peace.